Hello, welcome to my videos in my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened tonight in 2024 NBA playoff day 20, where today we have one game, sorry, the game, six between the Pacers and Knicks series, where in this time the Pacers didn't have any problem and they won the game by 30-point difference, 116 to 103 against the New York Knicks. And with this victory, the Pacers tied the series to 3. They forced the series to a game 7, and the game 7 will play this next Sunday. And the winner of that game, they will qualify to the Easter final. Sorry, and will play against they will face the Boston Celtics. About this game, like the first 5 games, the teams that play as a home team won the game against the Pacers. Had an easy game and they didn't have any problem to win this game. So I'm going to talk about a little more about this game. About this game, the game was very close. Is in the first quarter, when in the first quarter the New York Knicks were leading 30 to 29. But starting the second quarter is when the Pacers started to dominate the game, and in the second and third quarter is when the Pacers took advantage of the game, where they won both quarters. The second quarter the Pacers won it by 11-point difference, and the third one they won it by 3-point difference, and they create that gap that was enough to win the game and tie the series. How I told you, the Knicks won the first quarter by 1-point difference, 30 to 29. But in the second quarter, they play a very bad basketball where they used to score, but 11-point difference, 21 to 32. The Pacers took the lead of the game. They held all the game and they won the game. In the halftime, the Pacers were leading the game 61 to 21 points to 51 points to 10-point difference. And in the third quarter, I thought that the New York Knicks were gonna to react to this game and they're gonna to overcome the score, but they couldn't, because in the third quarter the game was very close, where in this time the Pacers won it by just 3-point difference, 27 to 24. And the game was very close like the first quarter, but the Pacers again won the quarter and they increased the lead to 30-point difference, and in that moment the game was over, because the the Pacers were leading 88 to 75 in the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter the game was always the same. The difference was between 7 to more than 10-point difference. The Knicks couldn't reduce that gap, because in some part of the fourth quarter, especially in the 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, the Pacers increased the lead to a more than 20-point difference, and the Knicks couldn't compete. And in the end, the Pacers won the game by 30-point difference, 116 to 103 against the Knicks. About the general statistics, the Pacers threw for a 54 percentage from field goal, and they scored 9 triples. By the Knicks side, they threw for a 44 percentage from field goal, and they scored 13 triples. And the Pacers won the paint 62 to 38. This was one sub factor to win this game. About the individual statistics by the Pacers side, the best player was Pascal Siakam with 25 points. The second best scorer was Miles Turner with 70 points. And the third one, there were two players tied: Andrew Newhart, and Tyrese Halliburton with 50 points each one. And by the Knicks side, the best player was again Jalen Brunson with 31 points. The second best scorer was Miles McBride with 20 points, and the third one was Dante DiVincenzo with 70 points. So, how I told you, with this victory, the Pacers tied the series 3-3, and now they will force a game 7, where the game 7 will play this next Sunday. And the New York where series will travel back, and there is always a special to have a game series in the playoffs. So let's see what happens. I think that the Knicks are going to win this game, because if we follow what has happened in this series, the team that plays a road team is going to win this game. But let's see what happens. But I think that the Knicks are going to win this game by 5 or 10 points difference, and they are going to qualify to the Easter final. So tomorrow will have just one game. The game this will be the Mavericks. Dallas will receive the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Dallas, and 20 o'clock Eastern time, and the game 6. Remember, the Mavericks are leading the series 3-2 in the series, and to be honest, I think that the Dallas Mavericks are going to win this game in the series because they will play in home. They have better team and players than the Thunder, especially Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks, in my opinion, have been dominating this series most of the time. So I think that the Mavericks are going to win this game by 5 or 7 point difference. They will win the game and the series 4-2, and they will qualify to the Western Finals. So in this video, I talk about what happened tonight in the day 28, where the Pacers didn't have any problem and defeated 162 to 103 the Knicks to force a game 7, and tomorrow we have a game 6 between the Mavericks and the Thunders, where I think that the Mavericks are going to win this game and they will qualify to the Western Finals. So this is it for tonight. See you next video. Gibran.